Victor Wembanyama has been making a lot of noise for his rookie year in the NBA. He started showing his talent and athleticism very early on, earning nicknames like Wemby and the Alien. A towering figure on the court, he stands at an astonishing 7 feet 4 inches tall, sharing the title of the tallest active NBA player with 2 others. However, it's not just his height that sets him apart. It's his wingspan, agility, and coordination. These physical gifts allow him to cover vast space on both ends of the floor, skills typically found in much smaller, agile guards. Stick around as we look at some of this young phenom's incredible accomplishments so far. Victor was born into a family steeped in athletic prowess and basketball knowledge. His journey from a judo-practicing goalkeeper to a basketball phenom was predestined. His early years started with a keen understanding of the game as he was nurtured under his mother's watchful eye and the influence of his father's athletic background. After choosing basketball over potential careers in other sports, Victor's professional career began with Nanterre 92, where he quickly transitioned from a promising youth talent to a player capable of competing at the highest levels of European basketball. His brief time at ASVEL and then Metropolitans 92 was filled with record-setting performances and accolades as he led France's top basketball league in scoring, rebounds, and blocks and became the youngest player to win the Pro A MVP award. In one memorable game, he put up 33 points, 12 rebounds, and blocked 4 shots. The worldwide attention his game was getting cemented his status as a generational talent and the consensus first pick for the NBA draft. Selected first overall by the San Antonio Spurs, Victor's early NBA days were nothing short of phenomenal. His ability to dominate on both ends of the court, from scoring to blocking, handle the ball with finesse, shoot from anywhere, and make sharp, accurate passes has drawn comparisons to some of the game's greatest. Never before have we seen a player of his size do all the things that he's doing. Opposing teams have had to completely alter their offensive strategies just because of his mere presence on the floor. However, it's not just his on-court performance that makes him stand out. Victor brings a level of maturity, intelligence, and work ethic that belies his young age, attributes that make him a cornerstone for the Spurs and a potential face of the NBA. Victor's NBA debut was highly anticipated and he delivered. In his first regular season game, he tallied 15 points, 5 rebounds, 2 assists, and 2 blocks against the Dallas Mavericks, giving just a glimpse into his potential impact to the league by demonstrating his ability to contribute immediately to his team's efforts. One of his most impressive early NBA games came against the Phoenix Suns. In that standout game, Victor Wembanyama scored a career-high 38 points with a 58% field goal percentage, grabbed 10 rebounds, and blocked 2 shots, leading the Spurs to a victory over the Suns with a score of 132-121. Wembanyama's ability to exploit mismatches and control the paint was crucial, especially during the game's closing moments, where he scored 10 critical points to secure the win. Alongside LeBron James and Kevin Durant, he became one of the only 3 teenagers in NBA history to score at least 35 points, grab 10 rebounds, and block 2 shots in a game. This performance was just 5 games into his NBA debut. Early NBA showings hint at him as a player who might not just join the ranks of basketball's elite, but redefine the archetype of a generational talent. When put against the remarkable debut seasons of legends like Wilt Chamberlain, who astounded with averages of 37.6 points and 27 rebounds, and Kareem Abdul-Jabbar's impressive 28.8 points and 14.5 rebounds, Wembanyama's unique skill set begins to shine through. While Chamberlain and Abdul-Jabbar set the benchmarks for dominance in the paint, Wembanyama extends this dominance beyond the perimeter, showcasing versatility in scoring and defending, which was unheard of from a tall player in their times. Furthermore, Victor's early performances suggest a trajectory that might see him surpassing the early career impacts of players like Kevin Garnett, who revolutionized the power forward position with his defensive intensity. Wembanyama brings a similar intensity but with an added layer of offensive threat from anywhere on the court. Unlike Garnett's rookie stats of 10.4 points and 6.3 rebounds, Wembanyama has shown the potential to consistently deliver high-performing games alongside significant rebounding numbers, thus setting the stage for a career that could blend the best of these legends' attributes with a contemporary twist. His ability as a unique talent capable of influencing a game's outcome in previously unseen ways signals the rise of a player who could be an all-time great in basketball. A bright future is ahead of this young French-born basketball player. High basketball IQ is often what separates the good players from the great, and Victor has shown an advanced understanding of the game for his young age. He He demonstrates excellent decision-making and seems to understand the flow and nuances of the game, allowing him to make impactful plays without necessarily relying on his physical attributes alone. His commitment to improving his game, combined with a level-headed approach to his development and the hype surrounding him, show that he possesses the mental and physical tools to handle the pressures of professional basketball and the expectations placed upon him. Lastly, Victor's unique skill set, likable personality, and international appeal make him highly marketable. He's already garnered a significant following, and his potential to become a global sports ambassador adds another layer to his projected greatness. All of these set the stage for a potentially historic career in the NBA. His early indicators of success, coupled with the support and anticipation from the basketball community, suggest that he could become one of the game's greats. Off the court, Victor is just as intriguing. Wembanyama has excelled academically, completing his baccalaureate with honors, specializing in earth and life sciences and social and economic sciences. His academic achievements speak to his discipline and intelligence, mirroring his approach to basketball with a rigorous and dedicated mindset. Fluency in English in addition to his native French, Victor shows a keen interest in languages and cultures by teaching himself English through social media and television. This linguistic ability not only aided in his transition to the NBA, but also made him more accessible to a global audience. Wembanyama's demeanor and professionalism suggest a player who is aware of his potential role model status. His conduct, work ethic, and dedication inspire young athletes, highlighting the importance of hard work, commitment, and humility. Today, Victor continues to carve his path in the NBA with many bright years to come while simultaneously becoming a global sports icon in the modern world. Wembanyama's journey is a compelling narrative of excellence, both on and off the court, as he continues to meet and exceed the already high expectations placed on him. So, what do you think? Will he go down as one of the NBA's all-time greats or turn into a flop? Don't forget to subscribe and give us a thumbs up if you enjoyed the video. Thanks for tuning in, and we'll see you in the next one.